Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Starflames, and we are back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the prosecutors, what they are encouraging and suggesting to the judge to ensure happens. And because they're saying Cassie is heavily pregnant, and Your Honor, you need to ensure that this woman gets off the stand by Friday, as she's very pregnant and may go into labor very soon. Now, we know that this is true, right? But what the prosecutors are saying is, Your Honor, listen, don't allow Sean Diddy Combs' legal team to badger this woman too much. Not too many cross-questioning or anything like that. Urge them, so basically indirectly saying, rush them to wrap this up and get it over. Less time, less questions, less things that may come out, which makes Cassie looks questionable. And this is a powerful legal move that they're using in their favor, because we know that a lot of people are concerned about Cassie during this trial because she's heavily pregnant, mental and physical duress, because sitting up there for hours, it's a lot of stress. Going back through years of trauma, it's a lot of stress, and it can actually send her into labor. And the prosecutors are ensuring that they are using this to their advantage. I wish they would have sneaked in, postpartum trauma that this can also cause on her, because it can literally, her having to relive those nightmares, it can cause very, very serious postpartum trauma on her. But I have to say though, Cassie is a very strong woman, knowing that she has went through all of that, had to share all of that, and especially when she spoke about her mother reading a blind item, and before the mom could finish that blind item, the mom was looking at her like, are they talking about you? Just imagine her world shattering, because you know that mothers love to feel proud of their girl. Her mom is gonna love her unconditionally, but for her mom to be reading that, these are the things that could be happening to her beautiful baby girl, a girl that had her entire life ahead of her with so many optimism, dreams, goals, and aspiration. And just before the night of her movie premiere, Sean Diddy Combs basically wanted a freak off, and she having to subject to that because she didn't want to get hands and feet in order to have bruises on the red carpet, because if she ever dares says no, that is what normally happens to her. And with her having to go back and live through all of that trauma, her moment was not allowed to be her moment, because Sean Diddy Combs had to do whatever he could to pull and to take away from her. He was consistently feeding off her energy, off her spirit, off her soul, even in moments wherein they were on the red carpet and people were just giving her compliments, telling her how gorgeous and beautiful she is. Diddy wanted to ensure that Cassie is reminded he got her to that point. So every time she was on a red carpet event and she was getting complimented, she had to hold on to Diddy. And if she did not hold on to him, he would ensure that he give her those fearful looks like, you're gonna get it. You're about to get a beat down. And then she would have to maintain her composure and hold on to him in the best loving way possible. I tell you, this woman has truly been to hell and back, and for her to relive that trauma for hours at a time for the last few days, while also getting a sense of relief. So she was taken through the motions, relief, guilt, embarrassment, you name it. So it can definitely cause a lot of stress on her body, and also it can make postpartum like 10 times worse for her. So while the prosecution is urging the judge to ensure that Cassie completes her testimony by Friday, because it's true, she could go into labor soon, while it's a strategy on their end, it is definitely factual, and I couldn't agree more. Someone needs to lock that man up and throw away the keys. People say this was just a domestic abuse. Honey, this is not just domestic, it's psychological, grooming, manipulation, and so many people go through these things more than we can ever imagine and think that it is okay. It's not okay. It's never okay. Dating that man when she was 19 years old. Every time you see a younger girl with an older guy, oftentimes, more than ever, there's some psychological abuse going on there. So I just want to send positive energy and well wishes to Cassie Ventura and any other woman, man, or child who have dealt or experienced what she has experienced, or even if it's in somewhat a similar capacity. I have to say my positive thoughts, prayers, and energy goes out to all survivors. But it's your time to chime in, guys. What's your take on the prosecutors urging the judge for them to wrap this thing up by Friday because Cassie could potentially go into labor? I want to hear from you guys. While you're at it, thumbs up, share, subscribe. Peace.